What's going on, guys? You already know the vibes, you already know the lingo. Today, I'm dropping my standings predictions. But yeah, before we start this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all that, you feel me? Turn on the post notifications so you never miss a second. And comment down below what y'all want me to post in the future. This took a lot of hard work, so I'd appreciate it if y'all could leave a like and share it to anybody you guys care about. Anybody. Or anybody you don't care about, it does not matter. Just share the video, spread the word, man. We're trying to grow the gang, the crew, whatever you want to call it. Alright, let's get started with this video, man. So, this is going to be a crazy year for basketball. With the amount of moves and the amount of changes and the amount of players who are healthy this year, this is going to make for an interesting season. Now, if your favorite team isn't the seed that you want it to be, I mean, my fault, but at the end of the day, what's done is what's done. Alright? Most of these standings are going to be either accumulation of what happened the season before and other things. So without further ado, I'm going to talk about first the Eastern Conference standings. And another video will talk about the West. So, for my 15th seed in the Eastern Conference, I am going to have to go with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, they might have gone a great pick this year. This guy might have all-star potential. Alright? Isaac Okoro looks great, especially on the defensive side. However, their team is still lacking a lot of holes. They still lack a lot of defense. There's no leaders. Their coach is not that good. And their team does not have much spacing. This team is primed for a rebuild, and they need to get better before things get worse. For the 14th seed, we have none other than the New York Knicks, who are just as bad, if not worse. Now, they got a new coach, right? The new coach from the Thunder, Billy Donovan. And they might have gotten a lot of solid young players like Kobe White, Zach LaVine, and Lauri Markkanen. However, they did make a questionable draft choice with Patrick Williams, who is more of a big man when they already have big men. When they could have drafted Obi Toppin or Denny Avdija. That was a very questionable decision. But at the end of the day, this team still lacks a lot of defense and leadership on this team. And I don't know if they have the spacing and enough all-star talent in order to win games, at least for this year. Now, my 12th seed was tough, but I have to go with the Orlando Magic. Now, the Orlando Magic, they do have a solid team with solid players. However, they did lose DJ Augustin, and that is a very underrated loss. Even though he had an off year the year before, he was still a very valuable veteran for this team. And this team is just lacking a lot of key players. There's not enough leaders, and this team needs to be elevated. Next, we have the Detroit Pistons. I'm putting them right there as the next highest seed. First, we had the Cavs, the Knicks, then we had the Bulls, then we had the Magic, and now I'm putting the Pistons there. Look, this team is still pretty solid. They might even sneak into the top 8 seeds. Believe me. They might even sneak into the top 8 seeds. They have a solid core. Derrick Rose, Blake Griffin. They also drafted Saddiq Bey and Killian Hayes, along with their key free agent signings of Mason Plumlee and Jeremy Grant. This team, you know what I'm saying, this team is looking very nice. And if their rookie does turn out to what they want him to be, the Pistons could sneak into the playoffs this year. And who knows? Maybe this year I'm wrong about who makes it in and who doesn't make it in. We'll just have to wait and find out. But that will be an interesting endeavor. Next, we have for our next seed, I am going to put the Washington Wizards. Now, you guys might disagree with me. You guys might say I'm wrong about this, but I'm just not a believer in Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is a great player, future Hall of Famer, former MVP, multiple triple doubles. Yes, I get it. But this guy is running out of sauce. Simply, he's running out of the sauce, man. He's running out of the energy he needs to carry. This Wizards team looks pretty solid. However, you don't know how they'll gel together with Westbrook having to be the main ball handler. These players, we don't know how they'll play off ball, and we don't know if the chemistry will mesh well with Russell Westbrook. Their team looks pretty solid, but the amount of games they win will solely be on Russell Westbrook, and I just don't see it. The next highest seed I have, who could also make the playoffs, are the Charlotte Hornets. Now, if you just look at it, LaMelo Ball is just very polarizing. This guy is 6'8" as a point guard. He plays against higher competition every single step in his basketball career. Playing with his older brothers, he usually had to play against older competition. He always played it in high school. He played against professionals twice, and he's always been a step ahead of everyone, which has given him more experience and more IQ. Him led with Gordon Hayward, along with other contributions from Malik Monk, Devontae Graham, and Terry Rozier. This team can be a playoff team. And as my 8th seed, I'm going to have to put the Atlanta Hawks. I just believe that this is their year. Trae Young, Mika Bogdanovic, John Collins, Clint Capella, Danilo Gallinari, especially the veteran leadership of Chris Dunn on defense, Rajon Rondo for the playmaking. They still have Onyeka Okongwu and Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter. This team is looking serious, and I feel like Trae Young is ready to move up the rankings to be at least a top 15 to 10 player in this league, and getting ready to be a formidable force to be reckoned with. 7th seed, I see the Pacers. At this rate, we know that Victor Oladipo's trade value is at its lowest. He keeps saying that in between games, he was always talking to teams like the Knicks and the Heat to join them right in front of his team, and now he's saying they just want to be with the Pacers. There might be some chemistry issues, but there's no denying their talent. Miles Turner, Domantas Sabonis, Oladipo, TJ Warren. This team is very talented, and they have playoff experience. Unless a catastrophic injury happens, I do not see them losing and missing out on the playoffs. The next seed is going to be tough, but I have the Boston Celtics. Now, Boston last year, or last season, I mean, they were supposed to be a force to be reckoned with. They're supposed to be the next team to make the finals outside of the Bucks. They had that chance, and their lack of leadership showed. Kemba Walker froze in the big moments. Jason Tatum did not know how to play, make and create shots for his teammates effectively to make the Miami Heat go away, right? But we have guys like Jaylen Brown who are being consistent. And their lack of a bench outside of Marcus Smart and their lack of a scoring big man or even a tall big man was a big problem. And they still have those problems right now. Because Tristan Thompson is not going to be enough. Especially against teams like Brooklyn, Miami, and Milwaukee, who have more size, more playmaking, and way more scoring. And even if Jason Tatum does have a good year, I'm just not a believer. But that's why I have them as a team in this tough Eastern Conference, and as one of the toughest conferences we've ever seen from the East. The next seed I see for the 4th seed, I got the Brooklyn Nets. Now, you guys are gonna flame me, but at the end of the day, it makes sense. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are coming back from major injuries. Kyrie Irving has another knee surgery to fix, and Kevin Durant's coming off a torn Achilles. This team is going to rest it easy in the playoffs. They are both lacking defense now. Kyrie Irving has never really had that good of a defense, but Kevin Durant was solid, but now he's dropping. And I feel like they'll both still be all-stars, of course. However, they're not going to be the same. They're not going to be the same explosive athletic. That they'll still be great, and I think they'll take it easy this season. But their talent will easily get them to the playoffs. We'll see. For the 3rd seed, I got the Philadelphia 76ers, man. The Sixers, man, they did a great job fixing up their team, because I was really worried about what was going on with their team and if they were going to fix it. However, they did fix those mistakes thanks to Daryl Morey. They got some shooters in Danny Green and Seth Curry. They got a backup defensive point guard in Tyrese Maxey, and a great center who's coming off one of the best years of his career in Dwight Howard, and got rid of Al Horford. Those were huge moves, and now I feel like the Sixers are in championship contention. Depending on how far Simmons and Embiid can stay healthy, they have a chance at the title this year. The next highest seed I have is the Miami Heat. Coming off a finals appearance, I feel like everyone's sleeping on the Heat. Although they might have lost Jay Crowder, they still got Mo Harkless and Avery Bradley in return, as well as another great big man in Precious Achiuwa to back up my guy Bam Adebayo. Another year of Tyler Hero, Kendrick Nunn, and Duncan Robinson. Still have the veteran leadership of Goran Dragic and Jimmy Butler. And still have Bam Adebayo there to lead that core. And I believe that they will be very dangerous to mess with. And for the number 1 seed, you already know it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Listen, 1st seed doesn't always mean going far in the playoffs. However, I know how the Bucks are. They are a great regular season team, led by a 2-time MVP in Giannis Antetokounmpo. The 2nd best player on the team, Chris Middleton, coming in. Jrue Holiday, one of the most underrated point guards in this league, led by a pretty great regular season coach and Mike Budenholzer, will get the job done. And regardless of anything serious, barring any injuries, this team is easily the number 1 seed. But yeah, thank y'all for listening to this video. Please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all that, you feel me? Turn post notifications on so you don't miss a second. And also get ready for my awards predictions. And comment down below what y'all want me to post. Steven signing out, y'all. Have a great day. It's Steven right here. Sway Way. Showing you the way so that you don't know the way. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?